Hey YouTube, it's Marita from the Nurse Lounge, and today we are going to kick off Nurses Week. It is Nurses Week 2020, and May 6th through May 12th is Nurses Week, and I plan on coming to you with one video per day, nurse related, that will kind of celebrate nursing and kind of answer some of the questions that you've had along the way. And it's going to include nurse side hustle jobs videos. It's going to include a collaboration with me and another nurse, and it's going to include a few other things as well. My doctoral journey that I completed. I would love for you to check out this week's worth of Nurses Week videos, and we're going to actually start the Nurses Week videos on today, actually with the we're going to start it today. Today is May the, what is it, 5th? So it is May 5th, and we're going to start the Nurses Week videos today, even though Nurses Week does not start until tomorrow, May 6th. And today's video is actually a video that I had already done. It is a work vlog. However, I did lose some of the footage somehow, some way. But with this still 18 minutes worth of video, you will still get a glimpse of what I did that day. I think it starts around 12 o'clock-ish that day and ends at the end of my work day. So I don't know what happened to the beginning of my footage. However, by the end of the shift, I gave a good recap as to what I did that day, so it'll help provide you information about what happened that day and how my shift went. So I do apologize for somehow losing that footage. I don't know what I did, but I did nonetheless. And we are going to kick off this week with this video. So enjoy this week of Nurses Week. Again, today we're going to start with today's video, which starts a day early. So today is May 5th, one day early. We're going to do this nurses vlog, and tomorrow I will have another video for you, and I will do one video every day for Nurses Week, including the weekend. So May 6th through May 12th. So definitely come back to this channel and look for those videos. So until the next time you check out this video. So I'm back. Actually, so this is one of our education rooms. I don't know what this is in front of me here. I have no idea what that is. If y'all know what it is, let me know and why it's here. But anyway, that's not why I came in here. So someone donated scrubs to the hospital for free. So I'm coming in here to look to see if I have any scrubs that I can take with me for free. And they have with tags still on them. That was very nice. Somebody to donate the scrubs. So our colors are this maroon or whatever color this is. This is for our LPNs that we still have. And then obviously you see less of this color because this is for RNs. So let me see what I can find, because they're only scrub bottoms. So if it's free though, hey, you can't beat free. I could always use some scrub bottoms. This is some good material too. This is extra small. Is these all extra smalls? You know my size is probably gone. Yep, my size is probably gone. This is 5X. So they only have, what size are these? They know ain't nobody over here no extra small. Extra small, yep. And then medium. So I can't wear any of those. I need a large for sure. So anyway, well, it was a nice gesture. It was very nice. Here's the 1XL that they have, but I don't really like these. I like some of these cute ones that they have here. So anyway, just a perk of doing this job as a nurse, that they are donating scrub bottoms, I guess, to the nurses, which I think that's great. I think that's a great gesture. I must have missed my size, because all my size is gone. I need a large or extra large. Anyway, the gesture is nice, so I can't complain. First come, first serve, so that's just how it goes sometimes. But anyway, let me show you a picture. All right, that's the view from the floor. I'm on the 3rd floor. You can see the interstate right there. And everything's going good. Business as usual. All right, so I will check back in a little later. While I'm out here, let me show you our lobby so you can see what it looks like. This is our lobby right here. You see behind those blinds, well, you can't see behind the blinds, but that's the nursery, the Well Baby nursery. And this is the outside. Here are the elevators to our floor. Baby pictures. Straight ahead right there is labor and delivery. There's nursery. And where I work, postpartum. Let me go ahead and badge in. I forgot to tell you all that our patients were down to one visitor per patient, and they are not allowed in the cafeteria, which I didn't know that. I found that out today. So nobody's allowed in the cafeteria but the workers. So that's another way they're trying to prevent the spread. So to help make sure that that patient's support person eats, they are to get a free breakfast, lunch, and dinner tray. So that's what they're doing. I have to make sure my patient's husbands or support person gets their trays, but we are not allowing patients or visitors in the cafeteria. So that's new. That's something really new. All right, I'll check in later. Okay, so what I'm trying to show you is that Zofran was not given in the last 5 days, but on the Pyxis, it says she got it at 7:18 this morning. There's a discrepancy here. All right, so in that last piece, I just wanted to kind of show you where there's a discrepancy. So my C-section is over now. I got her about 11:30, and it is now 12:17. And she's nauseous, which is pretty typical, and so she wanted something for nausea, so she can have a Zofran. Well, the orders say, actually, when I looked at the MAR, it said that she had not had any Zofran in the past 5 days, which means, since she was just admitted this morning, that she hasn't had any Zofran at all. When I got report, I asked specifically to the nurse, have you given her any medications? She said no. So in my mind, I'm thinking she could have the Zofran. I go to the Pyxis, which you saw, and the Pyxis said she had a dose this morning at 7:18 or something along those lines. So, and she can't have more for 8 hours, which is not until about 3 something this afternoon. So my point of showing you that was just because you have to check multiple places to make sure that that she can or cannot have something, because otherwise that would have been a med error. If I hadn't looked at the Pyxis and looked at that time specifically, then I would have been like, okay, I would have given it and she would have had it too soon. So my point in that is, make sure you check the order to see if she can have it, to see was it already given, and then check the Pyxis to verify if they match. Because if the Pyxis says that she hasn't had any and your MAR says that she hasn't had any, you're good. But in this situation, I would have given her another 4 milligrams of Zofran if I hadn't caught that she actually already had some. So when I went back to the patient, I said, according to the Pyxis, you've already had some at 7 something this morning. She's like, that's right, I did have some before surgery. So again, that's kind of my point. You have to be mindful of what you're doing. And if not, then you are going to end up with a med error. And Zofran probably wouldn't have did a whole lot to her. It usually doesn't make them drowsy or anything like that, so that wouldn't have been an issue. But what if it was morphine? Or what if it was something else that I shouldn't have given? What if something was like a blood pressure medication? So always check your MAR, your order, and then check your Pyxis to see when was the last time it was given. Was it truly not given? Because if not, you can mess up. All right, so I have finished charting on 4 of my 6 patients. So I got to go back and finish charting. I got that admission that I told you about 11:30. She's doing okay besides the nausea. And let's see what else. That's pretty much it. So I need to get caught up with my chart and get that completely finished, and then I will work on my discharges. I will check in with you all a little later. Hey, I'm back. So it is now 15:43, and I really don't know where I left off, but So I'm repeating myself, I'm just repeating myself. So since I think last, I did get my admission, which I told you about my admission. She is fine now, not nauseous at all. I did my 3 discharges and they are gone, or 2 of them are, no, all 3 of them are gone now. And so now I'm down to 3 patients. I just finished my 2 o'clock rounds at 3:30. And it's now time to chart. So I'm behind, but I'm not as behind as I was the last time I did a video, because the last time I stayed behind the entire day. So after I actually finish charting, then I need to get rid of my patients in the system, discharge them out the system, the ones that went home. And then after that, I'm pretty much caught up for the moment until it's time to do my 6 o'clock rounds. So let me think of something that's transpired. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, that's it. Nothing much has really happened. It's been a good day overall, besides these masks. Oh, I know what to tell you. So these masks, let me tell you, I told you how hard it is to wear these masks anyway. And the issue with these masks are, when I got my admission, to wear this mask as we're supposed to wear them, like this, to get the mask like this, and to talk with these things on, you will suffocate. You will almost like die. Like, you cannot do an admission or even a discharge. So I was doing discharge teaching and doing my admission for 1 patient, my discharge teaching for my 3 patients. And it got to the point that, you know what, I just said, I will just distance myself from the patient and the family, or the family member, and just stay all the way back, because I could not wear this mask and do patient teaching and do my admission for the other patient. It took, I mean, literally talking, it takes everything out of you to wear this mask. The ones of you all who do it and is skilled at it, I commend you. I can't do it. I had a very hard time. And so it's to the point where I'm like, I'll wear it if I don't have to do any, if I'm doing a procedure, I'll wear it. Otherwise, I've just told my patients, I'm gonna stand back here and y'all, you know, you stay over there and we can do whatever we need to do. And when I get closer to you, I'll put my mask on. But in just terms of talking, it's very difficult to talk and to teach at the same time and to ask questions. And we have to ask a lot of questions on admission. So that's pretty typical. So I'm about to go finish my charting. After I finish my charting, then I will check back in. I had lunch. Lunch was decent for a change. I actually got my whole lunch break this time. Last time I didn't get out and go to lunch. But that's pretty much it. So yeah, I'll check back in a little later. All right, so it's the end of my shift. I've clocked out. Can y'all hear the bell? That is the lullaby for the baby. So it's the end of my shift, and when we get to the car, I will tell you more about it. So as you can see, it's still daylight out here. There's the hospital behind me. Walking to my car. I had a great day. And rarely do you ever hear me say that I had a great day. So this is one for the book, so I'm gonna have to write this down. But yeah, I had a great day today. And so we shall see. All right, so it is the end of the day, and it is now 7:22 or 19:22, and it's time for my my recap, if you will. So it's been a great day. I have no complaints, like I told you before. I've been busy. Probably around, I want to say 4:15, it slowed down for me. And I actually got to sit down for the first time in the past few shifts that I've worked for about a good hour, where I could just sit there and do nothing. And that felt great, because I got down to 3 patients by the end of the shift. And then my C-section, I got her up so she could move around and to help night shift out, so that they didn't have to worry about trying to get her up for the first time. Changed her sheets. I did all that, and that's pretty much it. Medicated her and everybody else who need to be medicated. But I have no complaints. I have to be honest with you, though. I was very fearful of coming in today. I've had anxiety all week about coming into the hospital today, because I just kind of felt like I'm exposing myself to whatever's out here, you know? And that's just me being vulnerable right there, where just I felt like I'm just I don't want to go. You know, I wasn't going to call in or anything like that because I don't believe in calling in, but I was just like, I really don't want to go to work. I hope they downstaff me. I don't want to work. I don't want to work. I need to quit. I mean, even those things run through my head. I need to quit. But I was like, nope, I'm going to go ahead. And all these other nurses are out here going and, you know, being a nurse and you know, being on the front line. And I feel like I could do the same. Now, I will have to say we do a very good screening process, and we're required to ask our patients every single shift if they have had any symptoms since the last time they've been asked, which is the previous shift. So we ask that question every single time. They could lie, but you know, it is what it is. We're only allowed to have one visitor the entire stay. So that's something that's new that I found out. So not just one visitor at a time, one visitor the entire stay. So that means if the dad is your support person, he's your support person the entire time you're there. And if for some reason he leaves, you can't have a replacement. So you could be there by yourself. So you only have one person, and that's to minimize, you know, exposure to other people and not knowing what they've been exposed to. So they screen that well to the point where they can only have that one person come in, and that's who all can stay, you know, while you're there. So that's one thing that I learned today. It was a good day. I feel like our patients are not as sick, maybe because of the fact that, you know, we're screening them so well. I don't know. It seemed different today. I only had 6 patients total, but I got rid of 3 patients. No, I had 5. Yeah, I had 6 patients at the beginning of the shift. I had 5 patients. Then I got my 6th patient at 11:30, and then by 3:30 I had lost 3 patients in terms of they were discharged. So after I finished charting everything caught up, then I was pretty much done, you know, for the shift besides my evening round. And it was great. So I can't complain. This is going to be rare that y'all ever hear me not complain about work. The only thing, like I told y'all, was the mask. The mask like took me out today. I cannot breathe with those masks on. So I'm going to have to learn how to do that because I don't know, but that was just terrible for me. But anyway, this is it for this vlog for today. I hope it's been insightful. Oh, one more thing. So I had a patient who, she had a positive Homan sign. So most of you all know, at least the ones who are in school, that Homan sign in terms of it's supposed to be contraindicated, that we're not supposed to do Homan sign. However, we still do Homan sign in the real world. Like I tell my students all the time, world and the real world are 2 different things. So what you learn at school and what you do in the real world is, you know, is 2 different things. But anyway, I wanted to explain to you all what a positive Homan sign really means for the ones who don't know. So my patient had a positive Homan sign, meaning that her calf, she had pain in her calf when I dorsiflexed her foot. That's all it meant. But with that being said, that means I need to go further investigate to see if she has signs or symptoms of a DVT. She had no signs or symptoms of a DVT, so I documented accordingly. But I do want you to know that it's still considered a positive Homan sign, even though her DVT assessment was negative. So a Homan sign is not a diagnostic tool, it's a screening tool. So it's something that we screen, and then after that we go further if we need to. So today I went further investigated, and she had no warmth in her calf, she had no streak, she had no nodule, she didn't have anything, one calf larger than the other. She had no signs and symptoms of DVT. So that means she had a positive Homan sign but a negative for signs and symptoms of DVT. So I just wanted to drop that in there just because I feel that the ones who, if you say you have a positive Homan sign, oh my gosh, that means she has a DVT. That's not what that means. So but yeah, I had that today. And what else did I have today? That's pretty much it. I had that one C-section who was doing good, and the rest of my people were vaginal deliveries. It was great. I mean, great. You will never see me smile this big on a shift at this hospital because I am so over bedside nursing. I still do it. I still like it. I'm over these 12-hour shifts. But it was a great day, and I honestly do believe who you work with can make or break you. So I had a great nurse that I was working with, and today she was, I mean, you know, if I needed help, she helped me, but I was good. I could hold my own today. And I felt like I was better prepared today for some reason. I was discombobulated last time, but today it was a great day. So anyway, today is my last shift until, I want to say, late April. Actually, my birthday, I'm scheduled to work, but I hope I get downstaffed. And because I was supposed to graduate next month, and my daughter was supposed to graduate next month in May, I didn't schedule myself for the month of May, but now that those graduations are canceled, I may pick up a shift or two in May, but otherwise you won't be seeing me doing these vlogs for about a good month or so, maybe a month or two. So, you know, I plan to keep them coming, but just know that, you know, I'm PRN and they come when they come, and I do them when I work if I have time. But anyway, this has been great. Thumbs this video up, comment, like, share, and until the next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.